Assalamu alaikum guys. So in today's lecture, we are going to do the second part of our topic, motion or we may also call is kinematics. Okay. So in this second part, we will discuss what is speed. So let's start and some other topics also. So what is speed? Speed is basically the distance covered by a body per unit time. Okay. Its symbol is U and sometimes it's called as U. And as you know that it's written in the in this uh, definition of speed that it is the distance covered by body per unit time. So basically it means that, for example, a body covers this much distance in 1 second. This is also in 1 second. This is also in 1 second. So this distance in 1 second means a unit time, and is that so this distance covered in a unit time. This thing will be known as speed. Okay. So we are done with speed. Now let's do its formula. So basically its formula is d upon t, okay? So its symbol we usually write v, okay? And its symbol can also be u. So v is equal to d upon t. D upon t means d is the distance, okay? T is the distance and t is the time, okay? Time taken, okay? So, and what is the unit of speed? So basically, the unit of speed is wait, it's m slash s. Okay, means meter per second square. Meter per second. Okay, so this is the unit. So we are done with speed. So now let's do one example that how do we calculate speed. So here's one example. In this, a car moves a distance. Okay, car moves a distance of basically 25 meter. 25 meter. Okay, and how much time? In 2.5 seconds. Okay, 2.5 seconds. So let's put the values in the formula, and let's put t in the d form, the d place. Okay, here, and put the t on the t. Means basically 25 upon 2.5, and the answer is 10 meter per second. We have to write this unit. Okay, so this is basically the unit. Now, and this is the speed of the car. Now let's do another example. In this example, what happens is that uh, object also travels in this distance. Okay, so for it, the time taken is 2.5 times 10 to the power minus 5 hours, and the distance traveled is 0.04 kilometer. Okay, so now let's put the values in the formula. So after putting them, the answer will be 1600, means 1600. Okay, but its unit isn't meter per second, so we have to convert it. And how we have to convert? By multiplying by 1000 and divided by 3600. Okay, and the answer for that is going to be basically wait, let me check it in the calculator. Okay, so the answer is 44.44 meter per second. Okay, this unit is very important in this question. Okay, so we are done with speed. Okay, now or let's do another example. Okay, let's do example number 3. I think no, this is 3. Yes, 3. Okay, so in this example, what is given to us is that The distance is 2.5 miles, okay, and the time taken is let's take 1.5 hours, okay. So we have to find the speed, okay. So what is the speed of the car? So how do you have to find it? So first, what do you have to do is that first we have to basically put the values, okay. So that's about it. So the distance is 2.5, okay. Wait, 2.5 upon, I think this color is can be seen. And let's, I think it is as it can be seen, okay. So 2.4 now I got it. Let me change the color. So let's take black color, okay, let's take black. So basically we have to divide 2.5 by 1.5, okay, because the time is 1.5 and 2.5 miles is the distance. So the answer for this is going to 1.66 miles per hour, okay. So this is the answer, which is going to be miles per hour. So first, okay, so we are done with this. Question number 4. Example number 3. Now let's know how to calculate the average speed, okay? Average speed. How do you calculate average speed? So basically, average speed formula is total distance upon total distance upon total time, okay? So this is the formula of average speed. So basically, how do you calculate average speed? So now let's do an example of how to calculate the average speed. So for it, let's draw a question. So this is 250 meter, and let's take this as 500 meter. This distance is stored in 10 seconds, and this distance is stored in 9 seconds. Okay. So now let's calculate the average speed. So basically, the average speed can be calculated by total distance. So what's the total distance? Total distance is 500 plus 50, okay, and the total time taken is 10 plus 9. So let's put these values in the calculator, and the answer for this is basically 39.47 meters per second, okay. So this is the average speed, okay. This is how we calculate average speed. Let's do one more example, and then we will move on to velocity, okay. And these are past papers questions, okay, so do not miss them, okay. So example number 2 for average speed. So for example, this distance is 1.5 kilometer, and this is 2 kilometer, right? This is time is 1.5 hours, and this time taken is 0.75, right? So the formula is total distance upon total time, right? So according to the formula, the total distance is 2 plus 1.5 upon, and the total time is 1.5. So 0.755. So let's put this in the calculator, and the answer we get is basically wait 3.5 upon 2.25, right? So first let's change them in from kilometer to hour, okay? And so 3.5 kilometer, right? We multiply by 1000, it changes into meter, and when we multiply it by 3600, it will change into second. So now let's put this value in the calculator, and the value for it is 0.43 meter per second. So in this, we did both the steps, okay, to make our calculation easy. So now let's jump onto velocity. Okay. So what is basically velocity? So velocity is basically displacement. Okay, displacement in a unit area. Okay. Sorry, in a unit time. Not okay. Per unit and unit time. So what's the formula for velocity? Is basically as the formula for speed was distance upon time. So for its formula will be displacement. Okay, displacement upon time. Okay, so for example, let me. No, it's displacement time. Okay, so let's draw a straight line. Let's try to draw a straight line. So basically, it's a straight line. Okay? So this distance, okay, is covered in so in this distance, covered in 1 second. So this straight distance covered, or this displacement covered in the unit time in 1 second is called as velocity. Okay, so the rate of change of displacement, we can also say this. Okay, the rate of change of displacement is known as velocity. Okay, and what is its symbol? Its symbol is basically v. Okay, with an arrowhead because it's a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Okay, so what's the formula for basically the formula? I think right now maybe we just wrote it, which is displacement upon time. Okay, and its unit is also the same, which is meter per second. Okay, this is the unit. Now let's do one example. Okay, so one example can be like, for example, this displacement is covered in time 2 seconds, and this displacement is 5 meters. So how do you calculate it? We calculate V by D upon T, right? So V will be 24, right? Which is the D and T is 2. So hence V will be 12.5. Okay. So this is the answer. So we are done with speed and velocity. So let's do a uniform speed. So what is a uniform speed? Basically, uniform speed is, give it, uniform speed. So uniform speed is when a body covers a distance period that a body covers equal interval of distance in a unit time. Okay. Okay. So this is called as uniform speed. Basically, if we so this is what is uniform speed. Okay. So basically, it means that the speed which remains constant with respect to time. Okay. So that is called as uniform speed. So now let's do increasing speed. So what is increasing speed? So increasing speed basically increasing speed is the speed which increases with respect to time. Okay, this will be known as increasing speed. Okay, and what is decreasing speed? It will be the opposite. Okay, decreasing speed. So the opposite of increasing speed means the speed. Okay, which decreases decreases with respect to time. Respect to time. So this is known as decreasing speed. Okay, so that's and now let's do velocity. Okay, so first we just speed. We did a little bit. So we are done with velocity now. Okay, mm, so we don't have to do velocity actually. We have just done the velocity chapter. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. And in the next class we will do acceleration. Okay, in, and deceleration also, increasing acceleration and decreasing acceleration, and also some uniform acceleration, uniform deceleration. We also do free fall and some other topic like this. So stay tuned for the next lecture. Hope you guys like the lecture and do like, subscribe and share with your friends because it's free of cost and I am just doing for you guys so that you may like the lecture so that you don't have to pay the fees of the tuitions and so on. And you don't have to waste time on by the transport and the etc. So that's it for today guys.